Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to Pisces reading for the rest of the month of May 2022. You can have Pisces anywhere in your chart, and of course, cross watchers are always welcome. Before I get started with the reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. So past, present, or future on a timing. And also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time, at any reason. Then we get karma or blessings accordingly, depending on what we decided to do. So I hope y'all are doing well, Pisces. I had an amazing weekend. I had a major glow up while I was at work. Basically, that is being zapped with supernatural, unconditional love. And it rejuvenates love all over. Apparently, I had really blocked my heart chakra significantly. So it's been blasted open, and I've been happy ever since. But the strange thing is, the work was, the short weekend that we had. It was long. The whole thing, Friday and Saturday, was just long. It was hard. It was challenging. And it was trying for everybody. And nothing worked out the way it was supposed to. But we all did the best we could. But despite all that, I was happy anyway. I didn't care. I was super happy. And there was no reason for it. So it was supernatural. And that's just the best part. Because, nothing really happened. It was just, I'm all of a sudden just up there in my vibes. And my coworker said to me, she said, "It's so nice to see you with a smile on your face." She said, "I've really been worried about you. I know you've been really having a hard time lately." And that really meant a lot to me. So other people were noticing that I wasn't the same, but I think I'm back for real, vibe-wise. So it just feels so amazing to be alive. And everything is just as ordinary as anything. Nothing is unusual, but everything is awesome. So, I had this glow up last year. That was my first one. And I guess this is a rejuvenation of it. So, I'll take it. Alright, so Holy Spirit, I've already shuffled and said my prayers off camera. So, we're just going to find out what, Holy Spirit, what does Pisces and their cross watchers need to know for the rest of the month of May 2022? Oh. So apparently this is going to be a karmic reading. Alright. Got the Five of Wands here. And I'm being told to do reversals. So, with this deck. So, I'm back to doing reversals again, even with the deck I didn't want to do reversals with. So, whatever. Five of Wands. Competing goals. Bothersome details. Conflict with others. And then we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Someone who's over emotional, not romantic, not enthusiastic, This is not falling in love. This is breakups. Knight of Cups in reverse. This is the real need to balance emotions and not having done it. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who is very flirtatious for an agenda. Because, and then we have the Strength in the reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who is emotionally manipulative. Someone who is immature. And I'm talking to someone that has Leo in their chart. I'm talking to karmic feminines, or karmics, but especially the karmic feminine here. Could be anybody, though, with Leo in their chart, who is not in their authority here. This person does not have great inner strength at all. They're very much in their pride and ego. This person always has harsh judgments for everyone. Don't you? Harsh judgments for everyone? That's hate. That's slander. That's negative energy spell work. It's time for forgiveness and compassion now. It's time to leave all of that nonsense behind. What are you fighting for? I know you're insecure about yourself. Why? Why are you insecure? You haven't healed yourself. You're someone who is very much in negative sexual energy here. Like, you just always gotta have it. And you don't care with who. And you're very weak-willed. You can't say no when it comes to sex. Anything that is a substance that you want. Drugs, alcohol, food, money, whatever. But you're definitely competitive. And you're definitely emotionally manipulative. You're not loving. You're not kind. You're not giving. You're very selfish. You're really just, you're a complainer. And you judge people very harshly. And you don't forgive others here. But it's really time to just release it all. 10 of Swords in the reverse. Just time to let it go. Lots of these situations that you're hanging on to are over. Just let it go. Top of the deck, we have the High Priestess in the reverse. You're not listening to your intuition here. This is why this is a Pisces reading here. You're not, wherever you have, okay, so the one karmic feminine in particular, she's got Pisces in her fifth house. So this is where you're not following your intuition. Fifth house is romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of heart, and risk-taking. And connected to Leo. There's something broken here concerning your Leo energy and your fifth house energy and your Pisces energy here. Okay? You're not listening to your intuition. You're ignoring it. You're very impatient. And you don't consider carefully what you want before you act. You're very impulsive. And the reason that you're very impulsive is because you have very low self-value, self-worth. Perhaps you don't have your own money or your own possessions. You don't feel good about your body. And it's because you don't let shit go. It's time to. It's time to just let it go. Let the marriage go. Let the fight go. Let all of the hurt and the pain and the unforgiveness, just let it all go. Let all your disappointments go. Just let it all go and start fresh. Because anything else is going to be extremely stressful and trying on yourself and others, on everyone's health and wealth and well-being and safety and everything. The easiest thing here to do is stop the fight. It's really just time to just stop fighting for what doesn't want you. Just let it go. Just accept it. And figure out where you're going to move from here and how you're going to move. There's something very broken about your 10th house as well, because you're not working here. Because if you don't work, you can't have self-value and self-worth. You have to work and bring in an income and be responsible and pay your bills to have that self-value and self-worth. It's the only thing that's going to give it to you. And that's exactly what you're afraid of. You have some kind of insecurity about being in the workforce. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is holding you back. 10 of Swords in the reverse. The end of a difficult situation is here. So it's time to let it go. Embrace the change, but you're resisting. It's embrace the change and expect things to get better now. But you're resisting. You don't want things to get better. You just want things to stay the same. Recovering from an addiction. This is in the reverse. You need to recover from an addiction. Perhaps you have several addictions, and I'm here to tell you that it's several, because you have an addiction to power, you have an addiction to sex, you have an addiction to money and how you get it, and you have an addiction with drinking, and if you do drugs, like, tack that on there too. You have multiple addictions. Shit, you could even have an eating disorder too, for all I know. But that's irrelevant. I wouldn't be surprised if you did, but I'm not saying that you do or you don't, but it's possible. But truthfully here, it's really time to start listening to your intuition here. It's time to start listening to common sense. It's time to go to rehab. It's time to get into counseling. It's time to get serious and clean yourself up. You're probably going to have to be hospitalized for short term to be able to accomplish this because of how unbalanced you are. But you could really do this if you want to. Make this as easy as possible for yourself and everyone else. If not, you know, you could take it as far as you want and make this as bad as you want on this to yourself or not. But if I were you, I would just kind of stop and think about maybe taking the easy road for a change. And the easy road is letting it go. Releasing your addictions, your toxic patterns, your codependent patterns, your codependent marriage, your everything. It's time to start taking care of you. You haven't been. Got the 11th house of Aquarius also in the reverse. You haven't accomplished anything because you haven't tried. You also haven't accomplished anything because you hold too many grudges. And not only do you need to forgive others, but you need to forgive yourself for everything that you've done, and you've done really rotten, rude, evil, malicious things. And you know it. And you did these things because you have no compassion for others. Knight of Cups in the reverse. No compassion for others. Holy Spirit, please clarify. Alright. So, Two of Wands was at the bottom of the deck, and at the top of the deck was the Lovers in the reverse. So, this is the choice of a breakup here. This is what I've been talking about. Lovers in reverse is Gemini energy. This karmic has Gemini and Leo in their chart. And Pisces somewhere in one of their in their 5th house, but any of these karmics can have it anywhere in their charts. It's different for everyone. But someone's making the decision to break up. We got 99 here, which is a number of endings here. 9 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. Someone's wish fulfillment is for financial and for financial independence. To be single, to be free, to be happy, to heal. And that would be the Emperor. Meanwhile, we have the Magician in the reverse with the 8 of Swords here. That is karmic feminine overdoing their power and control, doing their spell work, which has put them in this 8 of Swords here. So this could be spiritual jail. This could be literal jail. This could be them stuck in a belief system that, you know what? Let's clarify the Magician in the reverse and the Eight of Swords. Because the Karmic could be stuck in a belief system that it's okay for them to be doing everything that they're doing when it's like a delusion here. So, please clarify the Magician in the reverse and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. I'm going to have you know what? I'm going to clarify all 3 sets of these cards right now. I'm not even going to wait until I get done with this deck to start clarifying. I'm going to clarify this now because this is a little weird. Alright, Holy Spirit, please clarify this Magician in the reverse and the Eight of Swords in the reverse first. Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is spiritual jail for you Karmic Feminine. This is how the universe puts you out of this Five of Wands energy. Shit, you might actually physically go to jail. But the purpose is for you to rest, to focus, to meditate. On what? Freeing yourself. Oh my. Wow. It's your spell work that got you into this, and something's really going to happen that's going to put you in a position where you have no other choice but to be alone, to rest, to focus, to meditate, and to only have the time to think. This could be, like I said, a mental hospital until you can be released here. Yeah. The bottom of the deck again is the Ten of Wands with the Hierophant. It's time to release the burdens of your belief system. Time to release the burdens of this marriage. It's time to just release all of your burdens and start praying and start meditating and start focusing on getting a new perspective. The Hanged Man here. You need to get a new perspective on what this marriage really was, because Karmic Feminine, you got it all wrong, and you're caught in your belief system, and you really need to free yourself of it. Period. All right, so that's that. So we got Pisces, we got Taurus, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups for Pisces and the Cross Watchers. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Knight of Wands reversed. Three of Wands reversed. The Empress in reverse and the Magician. You want to be single anyway. And you portray yourself as single when you're not. So you might as well just be single. We got the Knight of Wands in the reverse with the Three of Wands in the reverse. You're very impulsive. You act on angry impulses a lot. You're very impatient. You're very in and out. You're very sexual. You're very mean and angry and nasty and low vibrational, period. And someone who doesn't take action on things that you should be taking action on, and taking action on the things that you shouldn't be. Three of Wands in the reverse. You're not planning for the future. You don't know how to plan for the future, perhaps. You're very naive. You're very foolish. You're definitely settling here. You're very greedy and selfish, and you just focus on money and independence here. But you really don't want to be the one to go and make it here, do you? Because you're showing up here as the Empress in the reverse with the Magician in the reverse. You're doing the spell work here, Karmic Feminine. And you're doing the spell work because you want everything handed to you. You want to be the privileged lady, but yet you don't want to be loving, caring, nurturing, team player in this marriage. And you know, you don't help bring anything to this marriage that is, you know, strengthen that. You're a liability here. You're a liability because you're lazy and you have control issues here, and you're definitely not taking care of your children the way that you should. You engineered your own pregnancy. You manipulated your own pregnancy. Oh my God. That's how she got you, Emperor. She manipulated you and having sex and trapping you into getting her pregnant so she could become the privileged lady and get everything she'd ever want and just get the life. Like, she preyed upon you, dude. Like, for sure. No doubt about it. I never got that before. She engineered her own pregnancy to keep you stuck and trapped, Emperor. Oh my God. So, got the Empress in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. That is the Magician is, I'm getting tired. Gemini and Virgo, and the Empress is Libra, Taurus, and Cancer energy in the reverse. So wherever these signs are in her chart or in her houses is the shit that's going on here. And it will astrologically line up, Emperor. I promise you. I'm not going to do it in these videos because it's not for that, but I taught you how. You can do it. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Two of Wands and the Lovers reversed. Oh. Well, I guess that Lovers was supposed to be in the upright, so, because of the cards that came out. Okey-dokey. All right, so The Emperor is making the good decision here to go with this Lovers connection here, going towards the connection that gives him joy and pleasure here, and that makes the Karmic jealous here. They're wanting to compete with that here, and because of their competition here, they're putting themselves in jail on any level, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, and this is a psychiatric institution. I'm so sure of it, because this person's gonna have to be able to take the time that they need to rest and to focus until they can, free their minds. It's mental health. Four of Swords, Eight of Swords reversed. That's freeing your mind. Focusing on how to free your mind whenever it's trapped. So, there's love and wisdom here. Love and joy and pleasure and happiness. And no negative energy between this divine connection here. Clarifying the Two of Wands with the Lovers, and the Lovers is Gemini energy. So we have the Five of Cups, we have the King of Cups in reverse, and we have the Strength in the reverse. So this is a masculine energy who is regretful, they're sad and remorseful that they didn't express their emotions, that they held back, that they weren't confident enough to reveal their emotions here. And so they're releasing themselves here from Queen of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Fool in the upright. So the Karmic Feminine is this extremely financially clingy and needy, codependent, toxic, greedy, gold-digging, money-hungry, selfish wife here that trapped this masculine for money here with a child here, engineered their own pregnancy here. And this masculine is taking a leap of faith and going away into this brand new beginning here with the Two of Wands with the Lovers. They're really sad that they didn't have the courage to reveal their emotions, and they want to go and reveal their emotions here with this Knight of Cups that they didn't before. This is not only revealing their emotions, but apologizing for not having done so and keeping that a secret here. So we got the signs here we have is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Aries, Aquarius. So yeah, they didn't have the courage. They didn't have the confidence to reveal their emotions and their feelings before, and now they're ready to do that now. I'm so sure this is an Emperor here, and this is the Karmic Feminine reading. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Knight of Cups reversed for Pisces and their cross watchers for May 2022. Please and thank you. Ace of Pentacles reversed and Ace of Cups reversed. You were keeping secrets for a long time. You were stealing money. You were stealing love. And you weren't giving any back in return. That's what this means. You were taking it, but you weren't giving it back. That's false love. And for a long time, You are keeping secrets. Creating confusion. 7 of Cups with the 9 of Cups. For your selfish gain. Creating confusion with your manipulation on all levels. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. It was all about you. You were greedy. You wanted it all. You wanted it all with substances, with partners. You couldn't get enough. You always wanted your options. That's what brings you emotional contentment. Multiple partners, multiple substances. Yeah. Sex and money. Prostitution's coming up again here. Yeah. Causing confusion with sex. Sex magic. King of Wands. And this is all men, right? It doesn't have to just be the one, because you're doing it with many. And then we have the King of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. I mean, because what you really want is the money. So you did sex magic on a man that you were pretty sure would provide for you, because you were greedy, you were a gold digger, you were financially clingy and needy and lazy, and you didn't want to have to work for it. So you trapped this man. You had him get you pregnant with, and you did this all with magic. You got all of this to really just happen, and you got away with this for a long time here. Knight of Pentacles. All you're focused on is the sex and the money. You're not focused on the responsibility part of it, and that is, and not only the responsibility part of it that you shy away from, but you also shy away from the emotional part of it. You're not giving back reciprocally, emotionally or financially. You're taking, and you're not giving back. And you're creating a deficit, and you're using him, or you have been. All right, hold on. So, Holy Spirit, please clarify the Strength in the reverse. We've got the 4 of Wands in the reverse. So, that's the unhappy home environment. Oh, yeah. And we got the 10 of Cups in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, clarifying the unhappy, unstable, unsafe, unloving home environment that has no peace in it. And there's no love, there's no attraction here, there's no happiness. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Wow. Please clarify the Strength in the reverse. And it's all because you really can't control your sexual energy here. We got Temperance here. It's time for you to balance yourself. And you can only do that alone. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. You need to be moderate in your Capricorn energies. You are too far in your negative. You can only do that alone. Hermit. Period. And it's going to take time. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take patience to recover and moderate your devil energies. And that's what I'm getting. This is like, this is the soul lesson that you need to learn now. And the only way that you can learn this is by being alone. How to moderate your devil energies, how to stop being codependent, how to stop being overly obsessed with other people's money, and overly obsessed with sex, and overly obsessed with vices of all kinds and addictions, and it's time to stop being oppressive and like, you're just an oppressor, and it's time for you to go into solitude, to learn these spiritual lessons for yourself, so you can gain the wisdom on your own here, so you can heal your broken heart and you can get unstuck here. But until you learn your lessons here, you're stuck until you heal. Period. And this is divine judgment here. You won't have any success. You won't be moving forward. You'll be stuck. You will have no expansion. You will have nothing until you're able to moderate your devil energies and heal. Holy Spirit, please clarify the High Priestess reverse for Pisces, May 2020. I'm not taking all of those. That was like a bunch. High Priestess in reverse for Pisces, May 2022. And none of them faced up either, so here we go. Six of Wands. High Priestess reverse. Not following your intuition. Wanting all the attention on you. To be... Wait a minute. What is this? Yeah, you need to release all of your partying ways here, Karmic. It's not all fun and games here. It's not all celebration time. It's time to stop drinking here. This is a problem. The drinking, the sex, the third parties. It's time to let that go. Four of Pentacles, letting it go. Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups. Very soon, very imminently, there's going to be back and forth conversation. And you will be left behind. Ten of Swords in reverse. But back up to the High Priestess in reverse, the Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles reverse, and Justice. This is wanting victory, success, and public recognition, wanting to come out of the cold, wanting to come out of poverty, wanting to stop being ignored here. And Justice is in the upright here. Just because you want that doesn't mean it's going to happen. This is justice. This is happening because you didn't follow your intuition here. Everything that is happening to you is karmic justice. Everything is balancing out here. You're getting back everything that you deserve. We have an 88 here together, so feel free to check out angel number 88 in the link in the description box below, in the angel numbers index. Please clarify the Ten of Air, get the Two of Swords. Yeah, you'll be blocked. After all that back and forth communication, the fighting, the Emperor's walking away. You will be blocked, Karmic, from communication here for lies and deception. There's no love here. And the breakup is just being surrendered. There's nothing left to salvage here. It's the end. Yeah. Look at this. 10 of Swords with the 10 of Pentacles reversed. It is the end of the marriage, and it's ended with betrayal. And the Emperor is defending himself against you, as he should. And you're not going to be happy about being exposed, because we have the Sun in reverse with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. So you're definitely kind of pissed off about being exposed for your lying, your theft, your deception, and your trickery here. But it is what it is. It's just really time to let go and heal now at this point, Karmic Feminine. Holy Spirit, what does Pisces and their cross watchers need to know? Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Yeah, that's the Emperor's new situation here. That's why they're standing up. This is a karmic relationship. The Emperor is aware of that now. They're recognizing that this is a relationship that is nothing, it's just constantly triggering, and it's triggering to show the Emperor the wounds inside themselves that they need to heal. They see that, and they're healing them. They're letting it go. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. We got the runner and the chaser and the stalker, so the chaser is the stalker, which is the karmic. So, you know she'll be chasing and stalking, watching, gaslighting, and focusing out. Be prepared for that, Empress, as you run. Because you're running from a codependent relationship. But it's time to be lighthearted. Finding out things coming to light, to adapt, to change, to heal. Yeah. And it's time to go after, to change, to heal, so you can go towards your unconditional love here, so you can give and receive affection and fall in love here. And don't get duped back into going with the karmic again. I mean, seriously, wrap this shit up and call it done and be like that it's over. Because you go back to the karmic, and if you thought that shit was bad now, it's gonna be that much worse if you go back. Even, like, yeah, for sure. Because it'll continue to get worse the more you go back. I promise. Holy Spirit, what does Pisces and the cross watchers need to focus on for healings? We got alternative medicine, stretch, and yes. So that's yes for this new relationship. Archangel Michael, please help me trust my feelings as an accurate barometer of truth. Yeah, Emperor. Your feelings are the accurate barometer of truth. Whatever your feelings are telling you to do, if your feelings are telling you it's time to go, it's time to go. Your feelings are telling you it's time to, you know, talk to your divine feminine that you have been falling in love with. It's time to start, you know, opening your mouth and saying some truth and being honest and being open to being emotionally vulnerable. We have the alternative medicine and we have stretch. So if none of this resonates with you, take it or leave it. But if it does, you know, it's advice. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to the ideal healing treatment modality and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate the best path for my well-being. Well, I can honestly say that counseling is a good place to start, but Reiki healing is another place to start. And I think that's what this is referring to as Reiki healing. But I'm just going to throw counseling in there too, because anyone that has been dealing with a crazy ass karmic needs to be in counseling to process that shit so they could really get past it. They really can't sweep that under the rug and ignore that shit. Not after dealing with the devil incarnate. Stretch. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for staying by myself and motivating me to take excellent care of myself in all ways. So, like, yeah, it's time to start taking care of yourself. Whoever you are, whichever side of the fence of this you're on, it's really time to start healing, taking care of yourself, stretching, exercising, changing your diet, all that. We have forgiveness heals. This is what I've been talking about. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to forgive myself and others in exchange for what I really want, peace and health. Karmic, this is for you. You will never know happiness or anything that you want in your life until you really want peace and health. If you want happiness and success and all of that, the only way to do that is through the avenue of peace and health, because through chaos and hate, it's not going to get you anywhere. So this is all about forgiveness. This is all about forgiving the past, forgiving the people in the past that have hurt you, forgiving yourself for participating, forgiving yourself for hurting others, just forgiving and moving forward here. We have prayer works. It's time to start praying, Karmic. If you're not praying now, you need to be praying here, asking for forgiveness, and try to stay positive here. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for hearing and answering my prayer of, and whatever the details of your prayer is. And then stay positive. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. It's time to focus on your health right now, because your health is of utmost concern here. Your health is very, very poor. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. You want to come out of poor health. So, you're not going to do it by stalking and watching and chasing this emperor. The only way to do that is to focus on yourself, to focus on your healing, to go into counseling, to set yourself up in a hospital and really get into the intense counseling until you can, be able to be stable enough to be released so you can, adapt to the outside world, because you're not fit for society right now. And you definitely won't be whenever the emperor leaves your ass, because you're going to be flipping shit and going crazy. But it's the time to stay positive now more than ever, and you're going to want to go to the negative. Resist it. Resist the devil and he will flee. But it's going to be really hard when you've got quadruple devil energy placements in your chart. And it's all in your emotions and Saturn and Neptune. And it's weird. I don't know. It's going to be very hard for you to overcome. But here's the advice. I don't know if you can do it. I'm hoping and praying for the best. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. So, yeah. Your health is really, like, there's a problem here. That's what you need to be focused on, not keeping this karmic marriage together. Your health is what's important. You're not focused on your health. You're really not focused on trying to get better. Oh, You're keeping yourself sick so you don't have to work. Are you fucking kidding me? It's manipulation. Hope to God you're not making your kids sick. That's extra karma. Because that's not just Munchausen, but that would be Munchausen by proxy, and that's even sicker. Using your health to get attention is Munchausen syndrome, and Munchausen by proxy is using your children's health for attention. Oh shit, son, did I uncover Munchausen? That's definitely a mandatory hospitalization, man. If that's what we're talking about, this is someone who is fucking psychotic and out of their mind. They're dangerous. They're not dangerous to society. They're dangerous to the people that they live with, that they love, that they're supposed to be loving and caring and nurturing to, and they're totally not. Wow, man. Closing this freaky ass reading. I think I just uncovered Munchausen. Pertho. Time to take that risk to follow your destiny now, Karmic. And your destiny is to take the time that you're going to be spending alone in isolation to heal and better yourself. Because whenever you do, your life will be easier and happier and more successful. And you'll be able to be able to do more for yourself. It means destiny, and the keyword is risk. The rune is associated with inevitability and fate. This dissolution of this marriage was inevitable. This marriage was meant to happen. This marriage was meant to end. This marriage is very karmic. It means specifically that there's something to learn in it. And whenever it's learned, it's over. That's all it means. A young man walks along a tightrope. He may fall, but he continues to move forward as he cannot do otherwise. All you can do is move forward now. You can't do anything else. I mean, you could, but the best thing for you to do is move forward. Staying stuck is not going to benefit you. The card celebrates the beauty of the unexpected and highlights the fact that if one is not willing to take risks, you cannot realize your dreams. What are your dreams? I think you surrendered on a dream, I think. What is your original dream for yourself? What did you want to do before you just wanted to trap someone to take care of you? What was your original dream? What did you want to do? Excessive fear of the unknown paralyzes us and blocks our plans. You have a passion, you have a talent. But I think you were scared, and I think that you were supposed to pursue that, to be in the spotlight, in the public eye somehow. And I think you held back out of fear. And you just decided to trap a dude into pregnancy so, you know, you could be a privileged lady and be disrespectful and whatever about it. Just get your cake and eat it too. But you blocked your own plans. You got in your own way by giving up on yourself. I think you had a dream, and I think you didn't even try. I think you were too scared to try, and you gave up before you even started. And I think that you used a marriage that you couldn't commit to set up your residential and financial stability. And I bet, and you just thought that you could do whatever you wanted and nothing would happen, and you'd still keep getting all the benefits that you've been wanting, expecting, and getting all this time. But it's time to abandon ourselves to our destiny. The Emperor is abandoning himself to his destiny. It's time to abandon yourself to your destiny. To be alone, to heal, to bring temperance to your addictions, to your greed, to your focus to money, to bring temperance to the codependency. It's time to heal this shit. It's time to bring temperance to the obsession. I think you're going to be alone for a long time. But that's the only way you're going to be able to do this. Because you can't be around people that you can control in order to recover. You're going to have to stop controlling people. So, you can't control anybody if you're alone, right? Let's meditate on our sense of danger. Are we brave or fearful? Oh, you're very fearful. You very much display narcissistic behaviors. You very well could have the narcissistic personality disorder. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but it's possible. But take it or leave it. You know, it'll resonate for somebody. Do we launch ourselves head first into situations? Are we plagued by doubts and tend not to act? Well, you launch yourselves head first into situations that you shouldn't go into. I can tell you that. And you're definitely plagued by doubts, and you tend not to act on things that you should be taking action on. Like, stop doing shit. Stop pulling all this stuff. What relationship do we have with others whose mentality is very different from our own? You're very hateful towards others whose mentality is very different from your own. It's very hateful. It's very spiteful. It's very, very toxic. It's got to change for your health and well-being. That benefits you, and your children, and, you know, your family. Pertho helps us to open ourselves to the world and to others. It enhances our empathy and makes us eager to learn new cultures and alternate ways of living. You really need to be more empathetic towards others. That's the biggest thing. I don't know how you're going to do that. I guess this heartbreak can help you be able to do that. I hope so. That's my prayer. So hopefully this whole experience will make you go from being heartless and cruel to someone who is actually empathic, because they know what they did. They saw the damage that it caused. They wish they could take it back, and they can't. It grieves their heart, so they actually have newfound empathy that was never there before. You know, even God can change a heartless narcissist into someone who is empathic and brave and positive and all of that. So, you know, God can change anybody. And, you know, now it's an opportunity here for the karmic to heal, to ascend, for divine forgiveness. So they can have, you know, another chance at ascension and living a better life from you know, here on out, once they learn to stop being toxic and with all these addictions and, you know, being so obsessed and focused on other people's money. I mean, that and being focused on power and control, like that's all gonna have to be healed. And the only thing that you can control is your reactions to situations, and you control your response to them. Anything else you can't control. It's 100% facts. And if you think that you can control anything else, you're the magician in the reverse. And that's why you're still getting karma, and that is why your life is still hard. So that's what I have for y'all. Thank y'all for supporting my channel in all the ways that you do. I appreciate y'all so very much. I hope y'all have a great rest of your month, and I'll be talking to y'all soon. Thanks.